Alright, BobalosRex here, and today I also just wanted to go over what is going away in War Within Season 2, okay? Now, I'm going to specify what's going away in Season 2, when that starts, and what they're, um, and what goes away or gets harder during the patch. Because there is that 1 week interim. Here, I'll bring it up on while here. So the patch hits the 25th, which is gonna lock certain things in, titles, whatnot. But usually the season starts. Well, the season will start 1 week later. There's this interim where you can get some. I think you can still get ahead of the curve, maybe even cutting edge. The achievements, you can still get KSM. Um, but you and portals, but you can't get anything related to titles, and your rating is locked in. Okay, and how that will work with Zekfir, we'll have to see. Okay, because again, for the Delve thing, I think it's still going to be set to season 1, and if that's the case, you should maybe able to get Zekfir, but we're not sure. But most of the stuff we're going to go over, try to have it done by the 25th. But if it's not gone and you want to use gear you get from Undermine, because there's going to be that questing gear you're going to be able to get that's going to be higher level. If you want to try to grab that and knock out some of the stuff, it may be possible. But let's go over it, because Blizzard pulled up a big old post here. So let's go over it. So, there are 2 meta achievements players want to complete for rewards before the next season begins. See, it says before the next season begins, and we know season 2 is on March 4th, okay? So, there you go. Attain, so this is for the Splunker Supreme, so this is for the tier piece. If you want to get the tier piece, the freebie tier piece on any character, you want to get 1600 PvP rating. That's in anything. Solo Shuffles, BG, Blitz, whatever. 2k and plus rating, or kill Heroic, Green, Ansurek, or Mythic. If you're just going to skip ahead. You can get, then we got the Red Wrap Finest Silks. So this is the achievement that unlocks the armor, the extra effects for all the colors of the armor. Now, it is a feat of strength. Well, it is a meta achievement. And one of these stays around forever, and they confirm it here, which is great. Okay? So, Mythic Queen Ansurek to get this feat of strength. War Within Keystone Hero. War Within PvP Elite. You get the Web Wrapped and Finest Silks. Again, that's the Transmog upgrade on all the Transmog effects. Here, I'll show it off real quick. Let me just turn off Evoker mode. So, you see how on Mythic, this flame gets fancier? Does it? Okay, I see what the effect is. It's this on the claws. You see this for Evoker? Every class has their own, and it looks like I got flame effects on my head. So, oh no, that's there too. But either way, every class has its own effect. What that achievement will do is unlock that effect on all the armor colors. So I can get it in this color. I can get it in that color. Okay? You see what I mean? So there's that achievement. Again, you can still get that achievement after the fact by defeating the mythic boss. So in Midnight, I go kill Razageth, I can get that achievement. Okay, and unlock that stuff. I'm glad they do that. For completing this meta achievement, you receive the Luminous New Ruby Catalyst Stone. Infuse your armor with the Feint Echo of Power, blah, blah, blah. This effect is warband-wide. Once the season ends, the only way to earn this achievement is by completing the Mythic Raid achievement criteria, which is great. They admit that you can get this after. It gets harder. Super good. So, That would go in the it gets harder category. But yeah, it's great that they talk about that there. Then they talk about ahead of the curve, cutting edge Hall of Fame. As the seasons draw close, Hall of Fame is already closed, I believe. Hall of Fame, so that's the first 200 people. That's already locked in. The Reigns of the Ascendant Sureki Skyraiser will still be available as a reward for killing Queen Ansurek, and the drop chance will remain the same until the release of the next expansion. Okay? Same way it's always worked. If an earlier boss has a mount, aka Jaina, Sylvanas, that mount stays on Mythic 100%. So if in 11.2 we go back to running Mythic Narubar, she's dropping that mount 100%. The same is going to be for Gmod. So you don't got to rush to get that amount, but if you want these Feat of Strengths, you want to get those done. Alright. Now, M Plus rewards. Again, we got a ton of Feat of Strengths, portals. Now, the thing about Keystone Hero portals is, yes, they go away for the season, but the dungeons could pop up again and you can get the portal down the line. But if you want these portals right now and they're Feat of Strengths, you want to get them before March 4th. Okay, portals go away March 4th because it says when they begin. Alright, but season cutoff title is at the end of season 1, which is on the 25th. Okay, so title cutoff is earlier. Okay, then we got Keystone Hero, 25 rating. You can still get that. Keystone Master, you can still get that all the way to the 4th. All the way to the 4th. Keystone Conqueror, if you want the title, the Temper, the Diamond Mech Suit. You know, you gotta get that M plus rating. The malfunctioning... Okay, teleport to dungeon options will only be available to dungeons that are included within future M plus season dungeon rotation. The malfunctioning mech suit will continue to drop from the Stone Vault on Mythic difficulty and is only available while this dungeon is active as an M plus dungeon during the expansion. So, Stone Vault. If you want the mount from Stone Vault, do it now. Do the Stone Vault now on base Mythic. Every day, if you want that mount. Do it in M plus as much as you can if you want that mount. Because it's going to go on lock until the next season. Alright? If you want any of the Algari Dungeoner achievements, okay, listen. Algari Dungeoneer. If you want to do these, you need to do the 4 dungeons on Mythic right now. On Healer, on Tank. Get them done within the next couple of weeks. The 4 that are up for this season. Otherwise, you're going to have to wait if you want these achievements until the final season. In Season 3, they're all going to be up most likely. That's what Blizzard's been doing. So, no worries there. But if you want this ASAP, get those dungeons done. Because you're going to want that if you want it for this transmog here. So get those 4 dungeons done. Alright. Next up. War Within Season 1 PvP rewards. Most PvPers know how this works. All these are going to be Feat of Strengths. Again, these should be earnable all the way up until Season 2 begins, other than the title cutoffs. Title cutoffs, I'm almost 100% are going to be on the 25th. I believe Bloody Tokens are going to reset at some point. Honor is going to reset at some point. And Conquest is going to reset at some point. Okay? Okay? Flight Stones may reset at some point. Crest will for sure reset at some point. Will that be on the 25th? Or would that be on the 4th? I'm going to tell you right now, spend your currency by the 25th. If you want to be safe, if you want to risk maybe getting some stuff with it ahead of time that may even be put back if that wasn't intended, you can save your currency. but you want to drop your currency, spend it now. Spend your Algari tokens of merit. Get that stuff used up. Do any crafting right now, or stop crafting. You know, spend your Valor Stones. The last few seasons, they always reset Valor Stones, reset crests, especially if we're using the same crest, which it does seem to be, we're using the same crest. So spend them. Upgrade your gear. Don't upgrade your gear. Craft some gear. Do whatever you want with them. Just, I'd recommend spending them. Same thing with keys. Looks like we're probably going to get keys reset. They may have a post about that. But get that stuff spent. Get your Honor and Conquest spent by the 25th. Is what I would recommend. There may be an interim week. If it happens on the 4th, my bad, y'all. I'll remember for next season. But these achievements will still be earnable all the way up until Season 2 starts. Other than the title stuff. I believe even the Gladiator's Bat and the Vicious Mount. Okay? All the way up until the end of Season 1. The title is cut off. Okay? So you can still get that. Battle Mender for Season 1. Some of these things may still be earnable. Like this Solo Shuffle Medic for War Within. This achievement is going to go away for Season 1, but there's going to be a Season 2 equivalent. So I believe there should be a way to earn the Unbound Legends pennant still, because this is a War Within Season 1, but this one's... but you may want to get this done. Again, you got these healer achievements that are going away. Gladiator weapon tokens, you want to finish that, which is just earning conquest for Season 1, which you can get from doing not PvP, by the way. Tokens and comp stomp. This one is another, the Unbound Strategist pendant, the Battleground Blitz Medic. You still may be able to get a Season 2 version of that. Well, there's going to be a Season 2 version of a bunch of these, but these two achievements right here are linked to the War Within specifically. And then, of course, Hero of the Alliance, all that seasonal stuff. Ratings for Season 1 will be locked when the season ends at 10 p.m. local time the night before the content update of February 25th. There you go. They will be locked. But this stuff will still be earnable, I'm almost certain. But we'll see. Or maybe like the no PvP week, I guess. Or if that's the case, you can start earning honor but not conquests. So we'll have to see. I really got to remember how PvP works. So Delves though, Delves is pretty straightforward. So all these tiers, achievements, I Take Candle, Zekfir, all this stuff becomes Feat of Strengths. These will become Season 2 versions. You can still get the High Explorer title. High Explorer title is not going away. I Take Candle is just being removed from the Glory of the Delver. It's going to be a Feat of Strength, but you can still get stuff. You can still get Glory of the Delver, so you don't have to worry about that. Zekfir, defeating Zekfir in his lair before the next season of Delves, where you get the spines. The spine transmog is not going away, apparently. So you can get the spine transmog as a low drop chance from Zekfir after the season ends. So that's kind of cool. The title, defeating Zekfir on his lair before the next season of Delves. This you can do in a group. The title, Extension Breaker, that is going away. You'll want to get that done. You can do that in a group. Get 5 people, beat him up. Get that title if you want it. Now let me solo him. That's for you to get on your own. And that gets you the Mount Transmog I was on right here. You can do it solo. I did it on Blood DK. You just do it on whatever you can. It does require gear. And it is just a customization. This mount, the Dirigible, the Season 1 mount, will be earnable in Season 2. And I'm going to be real. I think the customizations are going to be on one of these vendors at some point. But I would also recommend finishing up your Delve progress bar. One of the easiest ways... Oh, shoot. One of the... I couldn't even show the mount either. So one of the easiest ways to finish this is if you run a Delve a week, you get a little quest to turn into her that gives you a ton a ton of Delver's progress, okay? So try to finish this up by the end of the season. You don't have to worry about leveling up Bran. You'll be able to level them up. There'll be catch up there. Again, get your Keystone Master rating. Get your PvP rating. Finish up Plunderstorm. You want to finish up Plunderstorm. Get anything you want from Plunderstorm. And yeah, any raid stuff. This guy and everything he sells, for the most part, is going to be fine. Okay? This pet was still on the vendor on the PTR. Just fine. Along with the new stuff. Okay, so I wouldn't worry about that stuff. Reno had the new stuff. I didn't see the old stuff. But I do think it make a return. But you want to finish this bar and buy everything from Reno for Delvers. Okay, and that's basically it. So get the feats of strength you want. Get either Keystone Master Mount if you want, or Gladiator Mount, because those two, the Keystone Master Mount and the Gladiator Mount, are technically the only two mounts going away. Vicious mounts can be earned after the fact. Raid mount can be earned after the fact. Okay? Titles that are going away. The Ascension Breaker. Hall of Fame titles already gone. Gladiator titles. Okay? No, the Keystone, the early one, the Challenger one. That title. That's going away. Okay? But most of the rest, you're still going to be able to get. Okay? And then all those pendant toys. Okay? So, get whatever you need done. That's what's going away. This Blizzard post they had. Really good for it. I'll link this post. And then they also mentioned, this is great, complete the leveling campaign for the Undermine. Players must be level 80 and complete the Khazal Guard leveling campaign. Okay? You don't need to do the max level campaign, but you want to finish the leveling campaign. Okay? I would recommend doing the other stuff too, but you just do that, and then you're good to go to Undermine on the 25th, and you're good for the season start on the 4th. Okay? Remember, season start on the 4th, Undermine on the 25th. Anyways, I'll see y'all next time. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.